Alright, so in the previous video we used ARM Cortex M4 processor's ITM feature to get the prints over SWO line of the debugger, right? And this won't work if you are using Cortex M0 based STM32 microcontroller. So we can try OpenOCD based semi-hosting technique. So that I'm going to explain in this video. By the way, OpenOCD is a debugger which helps you to program and debug your code on the board. Okay, it stands for Open On-Chip Debugger. So to get the prints using OpenOCD debugger, you have to do a couple of settings in the project. Alright, now let's go to our IDE, and I have created a new project here, hello world _ semi-hosting. So now first what you have to do is you have to build this project. Okay, so let's build this. Alright, so now the binary is generated here, the .elf file. Okay, then what you have to do is right click on this project and go to debug configurations. Okay, here. Alright, and then go to STM32 MCU debugging, just expand that. Okay, here click on new launch configuration. So now we are going to create a debug configuration for our .elf file. So now here in the debugger you have to change the debugger now. The debug probe or debug software you have to change. So earlier we used ST-Link, right? So that is actually the default one for the STM32 Cube IDE. Now you have to change this to OpenOCD. So that is the first change you have to do, change the debugger. Okay, and after that go to startup, and in the startup tab, so you have to mention the semi-hosting run command. Okay, and this command is this one, monitor ARM semi-hosting enable. So just copy this. Okay, I have given this command in the resource section, so just download that. Okay, go to the IDE and paste here. Alright, and click on apply, and then click on close. Alright, and after that right click on the project and go to properties, go to C++ build and go to settings, go to tool settings, here go to linker and go to miscellaneous, and here you have to mention these linker arguments. Okay, alright, now let's copy these linker arguments, and here just click on plus here and just paste that flags, click OK and click apply here, and apply and close. And now go to your src and go to main.c, and now here let's write some code. Okay, so let me copy the same code from the earlier project. Let me copy this. Alright, now let me paste here, and here before using any printfs, okay, so you have to add this function call in the main function. Okay, so just copy this statement, and before using any print, so just call this function, and also you should add its prototype. So here is a prototype of that, so add the prototype here. And after that, one more important thing you have to do, that is you have to exclude this syscalls.c from the build. Alright, so for that just right click on syscalls.c file, go to properties and go to C++ build and check this exclude resource from build. Okay, apply and close. That's it. Okay, so now this file is excluded from the build, and after that just build the project. So your project should build successfully. Here you can see that the project built successfully, and then connect your hardware to the PC, and after that just debug the code as STM32C application. Okay, alright, now click on switch, and here you can see that it went to debug perspective, and This is a log which is produced by OpenOCD debugger, and here you can see that semi-hosting is enabled. So now you can get the prints right here on the console. So let's just step over. Okay, and now let's step over one more time, and here it is. You just got the print. Great. So remember that while using prints using Printf in semi-hosting, this /n is really important. Okay, you should not miss that. The string should end with /n when you are using Printf under semi-hosting with OpenOCD debugger. So you can use this feature whenever you want to debug your project using prints. Okay, so that's about getting prints using OpenOCD and semi-hosting on STM32 CubeIDE, and I'll see you in the next lecture.